Getting a summer job sounds cool until you actually have one. You think you'll be making some easy money, maybe pick up some skills, but nah. You're just getting underpaid to suffer in the heat while strangers take their bad day out on you. Let's talk about the different types of summer jobs in no particular order. They all suck in their own special way. Starting things off, we have fast food. Fast food sounds like the default summer job. You're home from school, you need money, and hey, how bad could it be, right? Turns out, very. First off, the kitchen is basically a sauna with deep fryers. It's 100 degrees outside, but somehow 120 behind the counter. You're sweating through your uniform before you even clock in. You try to zone out, but the headset's crackling, the fryer's spitting, and you're juggling 6 orders while someone's screaming that their Diet Coke has ice in it. You clock out covered in grease, exhausted, and too tired to enjoy the money that you made. And the worst part, you do it all again tomorrow, because you thought that this would be easy. Even your days off, the smell doesn't leave. Your shoes are permanently crusty, your shirts have invisible grease stains, and you developed a trauma to the word manager. The worst part is no one respects you for it. People act like fast food workers are just lazy or dumb, but they wouldn't last 15 minutes behind the counter before crying. You're out here doing mental math, multitasking like crazy, and dodging oil splashes like it's a combat sport. And sure, you're making money, but by the time you Uber to work, grab a snack after your shift, and replace your 3rd ruined shirt, you're basically breaking even. So yeah, fast food in the summer, it builds character, but it mostly just builds rage. Listen, it's summer, you've got time, you've got your phone, so why not make some money? Free Cash is the easiest way to earn real cash online. You try out apps, play games, or take quick surveys, and they pay you. The average user cashes out in just 17 minutes, and over $50 million has already been paid out. You can cash out instantly with gift cards, PayPal, crypto, and a ton of other options. No waiting, no points, just real money. It's free to sign up, super easy to use, and you can start earning today. Guys, don't let summer leave you broke. Hit the link at the top of the description or in the pinned comment, or you can scan the QR code on screen and start now. Big thanks to Free Cash for sponsoring this video. Next up, we have the lifeguard. Lifeguarding sounds chill until you're 5 hours into a shift, it's 100 degrees out, and you haven't blinked in 45 minutes. You're posted up in a plastic chair that feels like it was forged in hell, slowly cooking like a rotisserie chicken. Kids are dive bombing into the shallow end like it's a war zone. You blow the whistle, shout, "No running," again, and they look at you like you're the problem. Every kid thinks they're invincible. Every parent thinks you're the reason their child swallowed pool water. And when something does actually happen, a nosebleed, a bee sting, or some kid panicking in 3 feet of water, suddenly it's all eyes on you, like you're about to perform CPR and win an Olympic medal for heroism. But most of the time, you're just sitting there, baking, getting dehydrated, zoning out, and praying a cloud shows up so you can stop hallucinating for 30 seconds. Oh, and let's not forget the reapplying sunscreen every 2 hours like your life depends on it, because it does. You signed up to guard lives, not to lose your skin to UV rays in the process. And what do you get for all that pressure? $13 an hour and a free popsicle if you're lucky. Meanwhile, you're risking sun poisoning and early onset back problems from sitting in the same stiff position all day. You reapply sunscreen every 90 minutes, you can't bring headphones, you can't zone out, you can't blink for too long without feeling like you're about to miss a disaster. It's not a job, it is a human scarecrow position with slightly more liability. Next up, we have the golf caddy. You carry the bags for dudes who treat golfing like it's a personality trait. They show up in polos that cost more than your entire outfit and immediately start trauma dumping their divorce mid-swing. You ask, "What club do you want?" And they answer with, "Let me tell you about the time I almost went pro." Cool, man, can we not do this on hole 3? They ask where you go to school, then pretend to know your major better than you do. They give you life advice you didn't ask for. Don't take life too seriously. You gotta invest early. You remind me of me when I was your age. Bro, you've been rich since birth. I'm out here sweating through my socks, carrying your clubs like a peasant in a Renaissance fair. You nod like they're back in my day stories matter, all while pretending you know what a pitching wedge is. You're trying to act professional, but you're one sunburn away from quitting mid-round, and the pay, barely worth it unless you get lucky with tips. And even then, it's like pulling teeth. You just hauled 50 pounds across 18 holes in a 90-degree weather, and they hit you with a crumpled 5 and a handshake. It's not a summer job, it's unpaid emotional labor with bonus back pain. But here's the thing, if you're in a rich area, this job low-key prints. Some of these guys guys drop tips like they're allergic to singles. You just walked around, made small talk, and now you're holding $100 in cash and a Gatorade. Sure, your back hurts and your pride's gone, but you just made in 4 hours what some people make in a week flipping burgers. It's still a grind, it's still awkward, but if the zip code's bougie enough, caddying might actually be the best summer job on this list. Just prepare for mild heat stroke, upper class small talk, and hearing the phrase, "You've got potential," way too many times. Next up, we have being a day camp counselor. They call it a leadership opportunity. Sounds fancy, like you're guiding the next generation or something. In reality, you're in charge of 30 chaotic kids whose only goal is to make you quit. It's day camp, so you show up early thinking, cool, I get to go home at night. Yeah, after 9 hours of absolute madness, by 10 a.m., someone's crying, someone's bleeding, and someone's got gum stuck in their hair. You are constantly out in the sun, no shade, no break, and no patience. At least the lifeguard gets to sit still. You're constantly moving. The arts and crafts table is a war zone. You got glitter everywhere, glue on your shorts, markers in someone's mouth. You turn your back for 2 seconds and a kid's trying to cut grass with safety scissors. You spend most of your time saying things like, get it off the table, don't put that in your mouth, where are your shoes? And no one ever has an answer. Lunch is a joke. The pay is barely above minimum wage if you're lucky. Oftentimes it's below minimum wage because a lot of these camps don't even pay you hourly. They give you a flat rate for the whole summer. So you're getting like $1,200 for 8 weeks of nonstop chaos, and they'll try to spin it like, well, you get free lunch. Cool, I'm still getting paid $4 an hour to eat a soggy turkey sandwich while preventing a game of tag from turning into a full-blown fight. You're refereeing dodgeball death matches, getting screamed at by 9-year-olds who think Uno is a contact sport, and some parent still has the audacity to complain because their kid came home with dirt on their shorts. Like, sorry, this isn't a spa, it's a summer camp. There's grass. Next up, we got the retail shift that never ends. Retail in the summer is just folding clothes that people immediately unfold. You spend 20 minutes perfectly stacking shirts, and then some teenager walks in, pulls one from the bottom, and leaves the whole pile looking like a garage sale. Someone's always asking for a discount on something that's already 90% off. This was cheaper last week. Yeah, and gas used to be $2. The times change. You're also expected to push loyalty programs like your rent depends on it. Would you like to sign up today? No one ever does, but if you stop asking, your manager acts like you committed retail treason. The fitting room is a disaster zone. Clothes inside out, hangers on the floor, tags missing, and for some reason, always someone leaves behind one single sock, and it's not even from your store. You find iced coffee cups in the jeans, chewed gum stuck to the mannequins. The AC never works, the music plays on loop, and by hour 6 of your shift, you've memorized the entire store playlist, and you started questioning your own existence somewhere between Dua Lipa and Imagine Dragons. Next up, we have the grocery store simulation. This is just retail, but with more old people asking why bread isn't 50 cents anymore, and acting like you personally caused inflation. You're stuck bagging groceries for people who treat you like you're invisible, until you accidentally put canned beans on top of their eggs, and suddenly you're public enemy number 1. Every conversation is either way too personal or painfully awkward. Someone's telling you about their hip surgery while you're scanning cucumbers. Another person's staring at you in silence while their card declines and pretends it's your fault. And the self-checkout machine, oh, that thing hates you. It freezes, it glitches, it calls for assistance needed every 2 items. Then customers get mad like you programmed it. You're over there scanning coupons like a speedrunner while trying not to snap in front of a 9-year-old buying Takis. And let's not forget the summer rush. People buying for cookouts, parties, family reunions. It never ends. You're lifting 12 packs of soda while sweating through your polo and then just praying someone brings you a cold Gatorade out of pity. It's a grocery store, but at the end of your shift, it feels like a psychological experiment. Good luck on all your summer jobs, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't yet already. Check me out over on Spotify, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.